Hi guys, thanks for tuning in. So today I went to my buddy's warehouse where I bought some hand planes from him the other day, and he said he was back and he had some more toolboxes and some bits. So he kindly let me go round and have a route through his warehouse while he was busy packing off machinery. He's not open to the public, but he lets me go and have a route and I appreciate it. So I'll show you what I purchased. I purchased 18 items off him. And I'll tell you the price at the end. So the first item is a pair of Robert Sorbey chisels, and I've never seen this handle before. It's sort of like the Stanley ones. So, and it's just a little 4mm, a 6mm little blade. So that's a bit of fun. So yeah, I was happy with those, and they got nice little handles to beat on. So I thought, don't think they're going anywhere. So I've never seen them before. I bought this hammer. And it's got a beautiful handle on it, nice and long. The top is pretty tight, no shrinkage, no wobble, and it's quite a nice little tack hammer. But look at that handle, it's got some length on it, so I was quite happy with that. Nice feeling little hammer, so I chucked that in the pile when I was having a route. There was this file in a little nice case, rasp, Surform. So it's, I think it says Simon's Accessories Tree Forest or something, and it's made in England, or made in Britain, so it's probably from the 50s. So that's quite a nice Surform, that. So I thought I'll have that with a nice handle and a nice bit of brass on it. So that was a bit of fun. I also purchased off him an Abingdon, sort of a 5 or 6 inch Abingdon bicycle wrench. It's got a serial number just there, and also this Ford one with like I think it's like a 1/4 inch or 1/2 inch drive nut at the bottom. Now these are quite common, I think, because they probably came in like Model A toolkits or something. But so I got 2 of those, so I thought I'd chuck them in, give them a whirl. The next thing I bought, which in the UK is really rare and unusual, but I imagine in the US it's not. But it's a Miller's Falls ratcheting screwdriver, and then if you flick it the other way, it ratchets back, and then if in the middle, it's solid. So I thought that was quite good. So a ratcheting screwdriver with a nice handle. So I thought that was a bit of fun. And in the UK, Miller's Falls is not very common, but I think in the US it's quite a common brand. And the next thing I picked up out of this parcel was this little vise, and I've been picking these up recently. I quite enjoy collecting them because they don't take too much space. It says there, I think it says England underneath, but I'm not quite sure. I can't really read the writing on it, but maybe with a bit of a wire wheel that might come out. But I chucked that in, a little hand vise. I thought, why not, live the dream. The next thing I purchased, which also in the UK is uncommon, and I think it's missing the 1/2 inch drive adapter, what you can probably push through for the ratchet, but I reckon that's in the toolbox. So next time I go back, I'll have a little look in the toolbox, see if I can find it. But it's a Williams drop forged in the US of A. Wrench, J.H. Williams and Company, Buffalo, New York, S50. Now I don't know in America if that's a dead common cheap thing, but in the UK that's not so common. So I thought I'd give that a whirl, and I might give that a home. And it's got really tactile handle on it as well, really rounded, quite nice. So I chucked that in as well, the parcel. And the next thing I bought, just in case, there's a Stanley, and these ones are different. I'm not sure which is the newer one, which is the older one. I think this is the older one. And it says made in England, blade inside. Stanley 199s. So you never know, it might be another challenge. So I chucked them in. The next thing that I chucked in, and I saw it and I thought that's really good. These two, this file. Now I did go last time and I found this file and I really like the handle. and this one is very, very, very similar. So I think it's the same handle, but this one has like a detent ball, but this one doesn't. But obviously they're from the same person because they look almost identical. But that one was last time off him. So this little file, and the file is a John Pace, England. So that, and it feels, and it's a bastard file. That's not good, is it? So yeah, nice little file. So I chucked that in because I really like the handle on that. The next thing I bought was a screwdriver, and it's really quite a nice one. I mean, it looks like John Fix has already done that. I mean, the wood's in good condition. It's not been chewed up. The head's in good you can't really see, can you? The head's in good condition, and the wood's nice, and it's a Marples and Son, Sheffield, England. So it's a nice brand. Marples, you can't get much nicer than that. So it's a cross ground point, skid proof. That's interesting. So yeah, I chucked that one in because it's a nice little jobby. The next thing I bought was this. Now I can't really see what that says. It kind of looks like pristine, but I'm not sure. So obviously it's one of those adjustable wrenches what opens wider and shorter on the nut, and then you can wrench on the nut and it's gripping. And it's had a few hammers there, so I'm not sure what that was for. Pretty dirty, so that could do with a good clean up, and then in the evaporust. But yeah, I've not got one like that. It's quite unusual in the UK, so I decided to chuck that in, which was interesting. The next thing I bought was this pen knife, and it's got like a diamond raised pattern on it. It's got a chunky loop, and it's got thinking now, I bought recently from my other friend's shop, I bought this bigger one. So I'm wondering, now this one is a war issue naval knife with an awl. So I'm wondering if that one is also similar, because it's got very similar chunky hooks and it's a bit smaller. So I'm wondering, is that one military as well, or if it's just a seaman's knife in general? But I thought that was fun, so I picked that up and I chucked that in it. Then the next thing I picked up was this little pen knife. It seems to be quite seized. I'll get a little pair of pliers on it. I'll try to pick it out on my... There we go. What's it say there? It says tree mill knife. And what does that say there? F something mills. So a little knife, and then this one, how's this, the condition of this one? You know, that's not bad as well. And then what's this? Is this one broken? No, I don't think so. So it's got 3 little knives. Not bad, just needs a good clean up and a polish. A bit rusty in there, I don't know if you can see it. So I decided to chuck that one in, why not? And the last thing I bought, which is definitely, oh no it's not, there's one more thing here. So I've also picked up this Marples Irwin Rosewood, I think, with a brass 45-degree mitre gauge. So we had about 3 or 4 of these, so I decided to pick one of those, and it's got like bluing on the steel, but it started to rust, so that just needs a wire wheel and an oil, I think. Yeah, so a 45-degree Marples mitre gauge, which I thought was a little bit of fun. And then the last thing I bought, which is definitely my favourite thing, is this. It's absolutely fabulous, and it's like a lead beater, and it's like, I think in England they call these a priest, and they use them for hitting the fish on the head, but I think it's also for carving, and I think this would be fantastic. It's so tactile. It's got a split just here, which is a shame, but I think if I put some a bit of glue in that, it might stop it. But it's got the most tactile handle you've ever seen, and I think it's a wonderful carving mallet, just for fine little work. And I love it, absolutely love it. And I would have probably paid the whole price of what I paid for the whole lot just for this if he insisted. But he's a nice guy, and he gave me, but I absolutely love that. So that's the highlight for me. So yeah, so that's all the items I bought. I think is 18. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 items. Yeah, I counted it right. And I asked the guy how much. He said £25 to you. I said, no, I'll give you 30 because 25 is too cheap. So £30, so it's like £1.80 per item. £1.80, including pocket knives, and this beautiful priest. So £1.80 or about $2.20 each item, and I think that's worth £2.20 of anybody's money. I thought it was really fair with me, and yeah, I was really pleased with that. So yeah, so tell me what you think in the guys. Which do you think it is that quite rare in the US? It's certainly rare in the UK, as is that Miller's Falls screwdriver. And I have no idea if that's military or not, but you'll have to let me know if you know. But it's certainly a Siemens pocket knife. But that might need a clean up. So yeah, thanks for watching. Leave a comment in the description. All right, bye.